In today's video, we're looking at a wild turn of event when a husband turns his own birthday party into a divorce party. He uses the opportunity to expose his wife's infidelity in front of everyone.
Show them the life you fucking stole from them. You want me to show them? I'll show them everything. Oh my God! I don't think you fucking do. You know who it is.
And the people are like, what the F? Nobody's on it either.
I thought it was for the first couple of minutes.
It is though really sad. Like, what a joyous opportunity of like celebrating your own birthday turns into this, and like putting the date and the mark on that birthday. Like, no matter what other birthday you would have in the future, you will always relate to this one and remember this one. So you kind of attach this really bad memory into one of the greatest memories that you can have during your life.
Hey, listen, whoever here still backs this piece of shit after all that, get the fuck out. This is my goddamn party. Play that. You know,
She attacked him! She jumped on him! I love how everybody later, after all of that, just enjoying at that party and doesn't give an F. What a legend. I just hope he really is happy with it and really enjoying this freedom and the freeing feeling of literally getting rid of a person that is as toxic as his wife. Although there is some parts in me that thinks that probably he's like showing off, like dancing and pretending to be happy, but inside he is really struggling. And I hope I'm wrong. I think the song is gonna be muted though from the video. Look, even the people around, like, they're desperate, like, hey, they can't believe what just happened. But for them, this is the best gossip of the day, you know.
What are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed to do, right? Like, they're all dancing, but honestly, you put such an awkward situation on everyone. Everybody thought there's gonna be a joyous situation, and now everybody has to pretend to have fun while actually being worried, kinda. Especially like the family members and whatnot, because I am also sure that she had friends too who were there from her side. And are they still there, or did they go with her? I would never. I'm gonna make it anyway.
I am 34 and a half, so
34?
breeze, babe, you're super close. You win. You win this one.
What the?
I knew this little portion was going to come up. Yes, I was married when I met my current husband on TikTok.
Oh my God.
I'll explain. My relationship with my ex-husband was more of a friendship.
Like, what do you mean it was more than a friendship? Then why did you marry the guy? Bro, like, what is this?
That's a great justification for cheating.
Thing. We both met when we were in really lonely places in our late 30s. We both wanted a family. We had a lot in common, and we had met in elementary school, so we felt really safe with each other. But we ignored the fact that there wasn't really a spark. So when I met my current husband, there was this immediate connection, attraction. I felt very I don't know how to describe it. When it's the person, you just kind of know. So within 3 days of meeting my current partner, I had to admit to myself and my ex that
3 days.
we were just friends.
3 days.
They tore the Band-Aid, and now we're all great friends.
3 3 days? Like, how can you even be sure in 3 days?
This is also another perfect example of how she met her now husband. After 3 days, she realized that her ex-husband wasn't good enough or that there was no spark or whatever the case. 3 freaking days when she's known her ex-husband since elementary school.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Imagine like getting rid of a person. Not even like literally leaving a person that you know almost your whole life for a person you met in 3 days, and like saying there is a spark. 3 days, you don't even know who you are dealing with. Time tells, and 3 days is not enough time to tell anything. Like, you delusioned yourself into believing like that is a thing when it is not a thing. All right, you tricked yourself in 3 days to think that that was the guy. Honestly, what I think it happened is that she was already done with the marriage. She was already done with the guy, and she just wanted an scapegoat and another guy. And then she met someone who actually made her feel a bit differently, and she put all her eggs in that basket. She put all the feelings and reflected on that, like she said he is the reason. No, you decided to make him the reason. He cannot, there is no way he could be the reason. In 3 days, you know nothing about the person.
The filter guesses your profession based on your face.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god, that's so mean.
If the guy didn't pay for our date, there wouldn't be another one.
There wouldn't be another one.
I'm traditional like that. I would offer to be nice.
But if a guy were to have taken you up on the token offer, let's say,
I would pay, but then it would be no second date.
I mean, yeah, I kind of do understand, but I also don't understand. Like, if it was a lot of money, then yeah, pay your portion as well. But if it was a bit of money, then he could have shown that he likes her by actually paying after she offered. So I kind of do understand that traditional aspect, but I also think we are living in a different world. Unfortunately, with modernism and equality and whatnot, now it's like very difficult to distinguish those.
Only have you had 9 months, but you've had 6 extra months on top of that because Amara is now 6 months old to help out. You haven't once.
So how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs, my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Shit, man, that hits so hard. A marriage to the wrong person can screw you so much, but a marriage to the right person can enhance your life triple, quadruple, depending how many kids you have. But yeah, honestly, me being in where I am in my life, I cannot relate, so I cannot really be like, I just hope people know how to marry the right person, because I don't want people to be discouraged of going that way and marrying someone, because it's such a great thing. And yeah, but it also can turn really bad if you are with the wrong person.
If I don't text her back fast enough, she will say, "Who are you texting?" And that's my pet peeve, because I'm doing something that I'm busy with, so that's my pet peeve.
Do you think that's like an insecurity, or where could that stem from?
No, I'm just like, what the are you doing? Like, I'm number one priority. Period. Point blank.
All right, she's off to a bad start here. Run as fast as you can, brother.
You're his number one priority, or you believe you should be. What number priority is she actually in reality?
2.
She's in the top 3. She's in the top 3. She's at least yeah. No, you're in the top. What do you mean? That 2? That's in the middle of 1, 2, and 3.
So I would be 3?
I got a mom.
Yeah, but who was number 2? I'll be asking them who was number 2.
I'm the wife, so we always do things that I want to do.
No.
I'm the husband, so
I'm the wife, so when we get into an argument, you have to apologize first.
I'm the husband.
I'm the wife, so however much budget goes to makeup and skincare. I'm the wife. We always go to bed when I want to go to bed.
I'm the husband.
So I guess we're just telling on ourselves and our own toxic behavior and calling it relationship humor now. But the things that she's describing, the complete disregard for her husband's opinions or thoughts, the self-centeredness, the refusal to take accountability, and the overspending on frivolous material possessions, those are all things that are just true. And I know that it's one of those houses because look at the sad beige baby house. Look at it. Whenever you see a house like this, you know that man's autonomy and life force was ripped from him long ago and replaced with a self-soothing void of pretending it's better than being alone.
I mean, there is truth in that, but there is also men who don't give an F and they don't care. If the house looks clean and nice, that's what they care about. They really don't. If they have their own room or a man cave, then that's theirs and they can do whatever they want with it. But they don't have to like invest it in every other room of the house. I think it is completely normal that a woman takes care of the interior design. The exterior design could be also more manly thing with the garden and stuff, but maybe gardening per se, like flowers and stuff, would be more womanly. So I don't know. It depends. Do you really care, guys? Do you really care? Like, let me know in the comments down below.
If you want him, you're gonna have to get through me first.
Oh my god.
Best little brother ever.
Little brother. Oh my god. First I was thinking, is she dating a hobbit? Although like she probably is so much bigger. Maybe he's like normal size, but she's a giant herself. But then we ended up with a little brother. So, oh, it says much. I like their humor.
130 messages deleted? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're not?
No, because I found something I didn't really want to find.
So, look, Apple came out with a new feature where you can check recently deleted messages. So, I'm going to iMessage on her phone real quick. We're going to see if she's really loyal. This is going, like, you know, tell us from here, okay? Right.
Why is she allowing that, man?
130 messages deleted? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're not?
No, because I found something I didn't really want to find.
Serious?
And I love that deflection. I found something I didn't really like on his phone. So now we're talking about his phone and his messages, not her 130 deleted messages. Her girlfriend shouldn't be talking to her ex, any man who likes her, any man who liked her, and the guy she wants to like. Yeah, that's
I am 30 years old. I'm unemployed. I am living off the very end of my savings. I switched jobs 3 times in the past 2 years. I got dropped by the last podcast network that I was with. I have no 401k. I have a very small Roth IRA. I have no desire to get married or have kids for the foreseeable future. And the worst part is, with all of this dysfunction, I'm not even famous. And more often than not, my algorithm makes me feel like I am completely irrelevant. And I guess all that is to say that I am so not where I thought I would be at 30 years old, or where I thought I should be at 30. You know, when my life was a confusing mess at 25, as it is for so many people, I always thought to myself, just make it to 30, make it to adulthood, and you will be fine. You will have it all figured out. And guess what? I'm here, and I wake up most mornings going, bro, what the
Stop.
Oh my god. That is so sad. She's so honest and open about it and speaking from the heart with a smile, courageous smile on her face as well. Well, the thing is that you're there in your life, maybe at the lowest point in your life at 30, but that doesn't mean at 40 you're not going to be at the highest part. It all depends on what comes next and what you're going to do about it.
Spending your money.
Up most mornings going, bro, what the?
Stop spending your money on stupid.
Give me a second.
It's a 20.
True or false? All of the good men got played, so now all they do is work, chill, and ignore people. Yeah, when men get hurt, it is very difficult for them to end up in another relationship. They prefer to have boyfriends, like boy, that are friends, not the gay way, and also to just chill, game, and just do their own thing. So that is kind of true. We can blame other women for mistreating them and then them ending up having PTSD.